Hey guys, it's Steve. Hope you guys are enjoying. This is Daredevil issue 10. As we guys told, as I have told that I will grant your request. Few guys have requested that about Daredevil issue 10, so I'm gonna upload it. Doing the review. Okay, the children of Purple Man hit the town while Matt continues to wrestle with his innermost of inner demons. The good things, the Purple Man was something of a one-off when he was first introduced, like so many villains of the era, but leave it to Brian Bendis to take his vocal and visual mind control powers to a sinister, darkly logical extreme and have his penchant not just for serial killing but other urges be select as well, and leave it to Mark Waid to show the fruits of those urges in the most legitimately horrifying way. When last we left both Matt Murdock and Kilgrave, they were under a bridge and both in a bad way, though the latter much more so than the former. Waid gives us a glimpse into that description, into what depression really means as Matt struggles to even find the desire to stand back up, and it's here we get our first glimpse of the writing truly standing out this issue, to whether through personal experience or a reference from someone in his life. Where it captures what being in the throes of true depression feels like, with Murdock going into great depth as to what his meant both to him and for him before pulling himself up by his nails. Though he doesn't capture Kilgrave, he manages to get back on his children's track, though the answer was as obvious as the nose on his face despite taking place across San Francisco. This is an intimate issue featuring mostly Daredevil and the Purple family that doesn't sound right, with Christian McDuffie making a critical though brief couple of appearances. Samnee sharing a storytelling credit with Waid gives this book an absolute ton of life and verve, animating the city by the bay and the characters living in it. Even with a page using only black panels, it feels earned after the previous page showed friends and loved ones from Matt's reticence perspective fading away as his mind banishes them. It's a striking contrast and one that Samnee pulls off amazingly well. The action letter in the issue is likewise evocative and fluid, giving the characters a real sense of movement and powerful force. Matthew Wilson also brings the moody, dark visuals that this title both needs and deserves. And while things may brighten here and there, the darkness is never far from creeping back in. That's the cool thing, and about this thing, that bad is also there and the verdict is also there. I'm gonna tell it, but before that, this issue picks up with Daredevil's ongoing fight with the Purple Man and his Legion of Purples. Yeah, this is the same thing. Samnee is truly the only artist that could sell a story as beautiful and mature as the one presented in the pages of this comic. His pencils breathe with life, energy, and pure human emotion. The fight scenes remains gritty without gratuity, and the warm embraces of human tendencies hit even harder because of this. That is the really great thing. Here's the action sequences. This reviewer had the wonderful opportunity to meet Mark Waid at Motor City Comic Con in 2014. Oh, what's this name? This is reviewed by Mark Waid. No, this is the written, and I don't know what's the reviewer name anyway. It's in the waitinerd.com. Anyway, so here we go for the bad things about this issue, the middle of this issue, and the ultimate fate of the children. That feels like it wraps up a little too quickly and a little too neatly. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't exactly expecting a knockdown, drag-out fight between Daredevil and a bunch of children, but it felt like we were just gaining momentum when hoop situations over. Everyone contained. I wouldn't have minded seeing the storyline extended at least one more issue, though at least one critical point looks like it'll be sticking around a little longer. The verdict about this issue is the final pages of this issue make me so completely excited to see what Mark Waid and Samnee have next for Hornhead. Without going into any spoiler territory, though the characters got a great cast of villains, and Waid's even given some brilliant ones, both of his creation and from elsewhere. In the Marvel U, his greatest foe has always been himself. That sounds trite, and maybe it is, but doesn't mean it isn't true, and that especially doesn't mean that Waid isn't ready to crack his knuckles and give us a Matt Murdock story we have never seen before. Before that one, it's also as enjoyable as Mark Waid's writing has been. Chris Samnee's art has been a major draw for this title, and for good reason. Not only are his characters and settings beautifully, but the comics rendered and aesthetically pleasing, but its show's layout and his use of imagery has elevated the series to a top tier comic. I really like it, and I hope you guys will enjoy this one. So go to the store and see my review and just buy it. It'll be awesome, and it is worth it of $3.99.